Hello and welcome to a brand new video in this channel. Bet you thought the channel was dead, didn't you? Haha, I got you. Anyway, for today's video I thought I'll do something a little bit different. Let's spin the wheel. So spin the imaginary wheel to see which video is gonna be done today. Sound effects and stuff. And it's going to be... Oh, spin again. What the heck? Alright. What am I doing? Spin the wheel. Oh, who guessed it? It's another book review. Book review. I should probably stop clapping because when PewDiePie claps, he kills memes. When I clap, I don't want to kill the books that I'm reading because I really like them. Otherwise, why would I waste time reading books that I don't like? What would be wrong with me anyway? Anyway, today I'm reviewing this book by the great George Orwell called Homage to Catalonia. George Orwell, if you didn't know, it's very well known for a book called 1984 and also for another book called Animal Farm. Very good books. They are fiction. This one, on the other hand, is not fiction. This book is a story of him going to Catalonia, or what is it called? It's called Catalonia. What was I expecting? In Spain, I think it's where Barcelona is, at the time of the war. And he went there to fight against the fascists because it was the time when the fascists from Spain, yeah, because it was Spain. You know, it was the time of Hitler and Mussolini, and maybe not the time of Mussolini. Don't quote me for history, okay? I was terrible at history in school, and now I'm starting to read books about history and stuff, and I really enjoy it. It's weird. I didn't like history in school, and now I can't get enough. Except that this is not really a book of history, it's just him telling his story, that I'll get to the point in a moment. But he goes there to fight in the army against the fascists. It's a story about George Orwell, one of the greatest writers of the last century, going to fight a war, and he almost dies. It's the spoiler alert. Okay, it's not really a spoiler alert. Like, come on, you're going in the front lines, of course you almost die. There's bullets everywhere, there's stuff happening everywhere. It's a fascinating story. Really liked it. The only books I read by George Orwell: 1984, Animal Farm, and Homage to Catalonia. I haven't read any of his other non-fiction books, but apparently his non-fiction books are also really good. Well, if it's anything to go by this Homage to Catalonia, it is excellent. And it's just the whole thing, as I was reading the thing, I was thinking, my goodness, I cannot believe that this is a crazy story. It's a crazy story. It's fascinating, okay? I think if you never read a book about the war, or any war for that matter, you have to, okay? You need to understand. That's the great thing about books. Things I love so much about books that I really want to read more, is that it takes you from your tiny little bubble of what you know into somewhere else where you don't know. And you can know things, and you can learn things, and you can learn from other people's experiences and get a better view of the world and reality, okay? We complain about everything, but listen, he was such a precarious warrior because he didn't fight for the army. Like, it was a very complicated political situation, okay, at that time, because he was the anti-fascists, Antifa. There's nothing to do with the ones today, because the ones today are not really fighting fascism. They're just there to be stupid. Antifa is a criminal organization anyway. But they were there, they were fighting against the fascists, okay? They were very well about to take their entire country. And he goes there and he goes into one of these socialist, communist, whatever organizations. There were a few of them, okay, at that time, fighting against the fascists. He's one of the first ones to go to the front line with terrible weapons. Weapons that sometimes didn't work or exploded on themselves. Like, it's the entire time I was just like, what the heck? Like, this is unbelievable. Okay, great story. Okay, great story. For a bit of context, George Orwell, if you haven't read 1984, it's a book about a dystopian future where the government controls everything and hears everything and sees everything, and you have to think exactly like how they want. And if you don't think like how they want, that's a thought crime. And things that actually happened, okay? Things that actually happened in the Soviet Union, things that happened in other places that still happen today in places around the world. He wrote as a fiction he wrote Animal Farm as a critique of communism, and in certain ways of socialism as well, because, you know, one thing kind of leads to the other. And he himself was a socialist, and his books are critiques on how things fail horribly. It's fascinating, okay? If you have never read a book by George Orwell, you are doing a disservice to yourself, because he's one of the greatest writers of the last century, okay? He is outstanding. This book gets 4 claps. 4 out of 4. Great. That was it. That was it for book review. I don't want to tell too much of the story because it's gonna spoil the story for you. Just trust me on this. It is it's such a gripping story. I can't wait to read another one of his non-fiction books, because I heard that some of the other ones are actually really they're better than even 1984 and Animal Farm. I know. How is that even possible? I don't know. I'm gonna read and find out. Okay. For those of you asking about the giveaway that I did 3 weeks ago, I don't even know when that was. The stickers took me a while to send. They should be in the way as you're watching this video. They should be going to you. If you want to be part of the giveaway, watch the video. It's the crap thingy downstairs. And click the thing. And yeah, or go to my channel and find a video. It's my video before this one, probably. I don't think I've uploaded anything else. You can still enter. I probably still have some. I have no idea where I put the rest of them. They're somewhere in the house. But yes, okay. I'm gonna record now another book review. So next week there'll be a book review for you, for sure. And maybe there'll be a vlog coming, because I filmed a vlog 3 weeks ago. I haven't finished. It's an incomplete vlog. Everything. This channel. Let's see you next time. Now, actually, before seeing you next, let's spin the wheel to see what's gonna happen to this video, since we love spinning the wheel so much. Spin the wheel. What's going to happen? Oh no, it's the end.